D23 had major Kingdom Hearts news for us, and there's a lot to go over, so let's talk about it. Hello there everybody, and welcome to The Comfy Spot. My name is Tyler, and today we are going to be talking about this big news that we got for Kingdom Hearts here at D23 2026 on tonight, August 14th as of recording. This is huge news that we got. We got information about Kingdom Hearts 4 as well as a Kingdom Hearts animated series. Surprising stuff all around. This came from the opening presentation for D23. This is all preceding the Kingdom Hearts, deep dive behind the scenes panel that is going to be happening on the day of this video going live, August 15th, later on tonight. So who knows what will be happening there, but maybe if we get any news from there, I will make another video talking about that. But today's video right now, we are going to be talking about this major news we got at the presentation today, August 14th. That being that we got a brand new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, and this trailer revealed that we are getting Coco. Coco is going to be a world in Kingdom Hearts 4. Many of us have speculated about this ever since Kingdom Hearts 4 was first announced, and all the years leading up to now, it has just made sense. So we got that confirmation. We also got confirmation that Kingdom Hearts 4 will be releasing in late 2027. As of right now, of course, there is always possibilities for delays. We don't want it to happen, but delays are possible. But as of right now, Kingdom Hearts 4 is releasing in late 2027, which is very soon. Very exciting though, especially for those of us who are on PlayStation and might be wanting a physical copy of Kingdom Hearts 4 before PlayStation and Sony cut off physical media for PlayStation going forward in January 2028. So it looks like, Kingdom Hearts are going to be one of the last ones in there, so that is very exciting for sure. Then there is also the news that we are going to be getting a Kingdom Hearts animated series at some point in time in the future, coming to Disney Channel and Disney Plus. Now, that's a whole lot of exciting stuff there. We will talk about Kingdom Hearts 4 first. I'm sure that's what many of us here are more excited about, or at least coming onto this video for, and then we will talk about the animated series afterwards. So, Kingdom Hearts 4, when we got this Coco trailer here, and it's a pretty short trailer, all things considered. It's really like only 90 seconds about, but number one, it is in English. This is an English voiceover trailer, which is awesome. Nice to hear, Haley Joel Osment doing some of his vocal lines, some of his battle lines, calling out character names and everything. Also the first time that we hear Strelitzia speaking, English voice, any voice period. Well, actually, no, we've heard her voice before, but English voice for Strelitzia. That's very exciting as well. But yes, the trailer starts off revealing that we are getting Coco in Kingdom Hearts 4. We see Hector and Miguel. It starts off with the scene of Miguel learning about what the final death is, which is, when people in the land of the dead, they are officially forgotten, then they fade away for good. So it starts off with that scene. Then it cuts to the scene in the movie when Miguel is doing a performance, like performing for the first time in front of others in the land of the dead, and he's there, and then Heartless appear. Sora jumps in, of course, being the hero he is. He jumps in, he starts fighting them and all. And then we get a couple other scattered scenes here in the Coco side of things. Number one, we get the reveal that of the Coco Keyblade, what that Keyblade is going to look like. And it looks really cool. I love the design of it here. It's very colorful. It is very unique, distinct. It just screams Coco. I'm loving it. But this is kind of a bit surprising that we're getting the Keyblade when we are here, because it looks like we're going to be getting it as part of the story when we are here in the Coco world. It's not going to be a post-world completion reward like it typically is in the Kingdom Hearts series. Now, I know when Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, whenever we were seeing the trailer for A New World, we were seeing all the footage for that world reveal had that world's Keyblade in it. Of course, when the game came out, that's not what actually happened. Again, we just got the Keyblade for that world at the end of it. But here we are seeing very clearly a cutscene in which Sora is getting this Keyblade while he is in the world. And I don't imagine that like that is a thing that we're going to be seeing like at the end of the, like, I don't think we'd be seeing this if that is like a post world completion type of thing that's like a reward that's going to be happening like it would be in the past. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think this is a thing where as part of the story, while we're progressing through the Coco world, we are going to get the Keyblade for the world, and perhaps it offers, you know, some sort of perk or bonus or some sort of advantage to for us when we are going through it, that, you know, that makes it such a necessity for us to have as we go through the world. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they just, you know, for Kingdom Hearts 4 they want to switch things up and offer us the world Keyblades while we are progressing through them instead of it being a post world completion thing. That would be awesome. And I mean, with the new build system that we have in the game, I think that would also be an incentive to provide us the world Keyblade while we are progressing through the world, because perhaps the build options for these Keyblades will be, you know, necessary or very helpful for completing the world and fighting the enemies and the bosses that we will be encountering in them. Who knows? We will have to wait and see and find out more about this as the months go on and go on by. So that's number one. Number two, one, I also want to say, like, the game, you know, in the Coco world, it looks great, it looks gorgeous, it looks fantastic. But another thing that really stood out to me here in this section is the fact that it looks like we are seeing possibly a link between Sora and Hector here, where in this area where, you know, when Sora joins in to fight the Heartless and everything. We see that Hector and Miguel are party members for Sora while he's here, so that's very cool that we'll have both of them with us. But during this sequence, we see like a very cinematic move happening, and it's very reminiscent of the limit attacks that we would have seen Sora do with party members in Kingdom Hearts 2, or again, the Link moves that we would see him do, or the team attacks rather, that we would see him do with party members in Kingdom Hearts 3. So maybe this is what we are seeing here. Maybe we're seeing them do some sort of limit Link team up move here, where Hector and Sora, they kind of get together, and then there's a pinata in the air that Sora goes up and then attacks, and all this candy comes out, and we can see the candy kind of sort of hit Heartless on the outskirts of the camera of the screen. So I think that's what we're seeing here. Speaking of Heartless, also in this area here, we are seeing two Heartless. One is a familiar Heartless. It is the umbrella, like Mary Poppins-esque type Heartless that we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3, specifically in the Kingdom of Corona. Those Heartless are returning, and we are seeing them here in Coco, in this Coco world, which is cool. Nice to see those again. But we're also seeing a brand new Heartless here at the same time. Looks like a bird type Heartless, which you know, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. It looks cool. It just, you know, spices things up. Of course, we're always going to be getting new Heartless whenever we go to new worlds of the Kingdom Hearts series, so it's cool to see another one here that is very themed to this specific world. And then we also see, while we're here in this Coco section, we see Sora doing like a very like on rail segment where he's riding the new Coco Keyblade on this grind rail thing, and he's like following after this big giant drag bird type Heartless. If I'm correct, it's been a while since I've seen Coco, but I imagine that the thing he is chasing after is the bird type creature that Miguel's family is hunting him down with. I imagine that's what it is that Sora is fighting here. If not that, maybe just a Heartless that is similar to it. We'd have to, you know, find out more, wait and see more in order to be able to make final determinations on that. Nevertheless, though, it is very cool that Coco was in this game. It makes total sense thematically with, you know, what with, again, Sora being dead, essentially. From all intents and purposes, he died. He is no longer in the realm of the living as far as everyone in the, you know, the prime original Kingdom Hearts universe is concerned. He is dead to them. So now it makes sense that we have this world where, you know, Quadratum is an afterlife, an afterworld of sorts for Sora. We have a Disney world that also touches on the themes of death and the afterlife and being forgotten and being remembered by those that live on for you, that live on through you, through your death and all. So it's cool that it's here. Nice to get that confirmation. The first Disney World officially confirmed. Second, if you want to count, you know, that like seeming semi-confirmation of Star Wars way back when the game was first announced, but First hard official confirmation, cannot be denied, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. First hard confirmation is Coco in Kingdom Hearts 4. That is awesome. I'm very happy about that. Now, the second half of this trailer, this is where we get into more Kingdom Hearts original stuff. We see, a quick shot of Mickey and Scala at Kylan. He's reading a book. He's like, oh, wow, more information. That's cool. I wonder, maybe this will help us find out where Sora is. Then we see Donald and Goofy again in the underworld. Goofy, he's saying to Hades, hey, isn't this where people go when they die? Maybe Sora's down here. Hades like, but Sora isn't here, bro. So again, it's kind of retreading familiar ground with those two scenes. But then we get to a scene of Sora in Quadratum with Strelitzia, which we officially have, the real official way to pronounce her name. It is Strelitzia. We don't have to, butcher her name anymore. It's him, Strelitzia, and the other character, the other male character that we saw in the June trailer, the guy with the mask and all. They're all in Quadratum. It's the afternoon time, and Sora, he ends up seeing like Donald and Goofy, like Dream Drop Distance style, where if you remember in Dream Drop Distance, there were points in time where Sora and Riku, specifically in Traverse Town, where they would like see like a glimpse or after image of each other when they were across the different dream worlds and all. So it's like that's kind of what's happening here, where Sora is seeing Donald and Goofy in not quite the same exact way, but it's somewhat similar visually in terms of how he's seeing them. What that's supposed to mean, who knows? Maybe it's just a sign of, oh, like I remember these guys, and Donald and Goofy, what are they doing here? Or perhaps maybe it's a thing where Sora, when he died and ended up here, he lost his memories of his old friends, and him seeing this glimpse of Donald and Goofy is meant to be a thing where it's like, wait, your memories are coming back to you, or your memories are trying to speak to you in some way. And he's like, wait, who is this? What's going on? Like his heart, his connections to them through his heart are coming out, and it's it's causing him like distress and confusion, and then he ends up passing out. Maybe that's what's happening here. It's not exactly clear because of the way it's cut and everything. We don't hear Sora say anything to these images of Donald and Goofy. He just sees them. The characters are like, Sora, what's going on? What do you see? And then he passes out. It's really weird. It's really interesting. Very curious to see what's going on there. Then it jumps forward again to nighttime in Quadratum, and we see Sora here in like this the middle of the street and all. There are a bunch of Heartless that he's fighting. There are 3 of those big dark side type Heartless as well, and he's there with Strelitzia and Sigurd as well. They're all there. They're fighting these Heartless, and then some of the Heartless, like 3 of the Heartless, they go to attack Strelitzia, and it's a real quick shot the way it zooms in on her. But as if you frame by frame it, you can see that she's actually looks like she's trying to summon the Keyblade, but like freezes up at the sight of the Heartless, which would make sense considering that if you played Union Cross, that she just was utterly murdered by the darkness and everything. So I could understand her maybe having some sort of trauma at the sight of these Heartless, and that might be why she wasn't able to summon her Keyblade if she was trying to summon her Keyblade in that moment. Who knows? And then we see Sigurd draw his Keyblade at the big dark side Heartlesses that are there, and it is also a kind of quick shot the way it's cut together. But Sigurd's Keyblade, we get a very quick glimpse of it. It's a bit hard to tell exactly what it looks like. Again, if you frame by frame it, you could tell what it looks like though. And it is very clearly a Keyblade from the Missing Link era. And if you go back, in fact, to the second official trailer that we got for Missing Link, during that gameplay trailer, there's one short segment where you see the player character using a certain type of Keyblade, and the Keyblade that the player character is using is the exact same one that Sigurd has here. So, I mean, it's not the biggest revelation per se, but it's just a neat callback to the Missing Link era, and I guess that, I guess it's just a reminder of what we lost with Missing Link's death, unfortunately. But it is cool that, they are Sigurd is seemingly an ally to Sora here. Strelitzia, we kind of didn't have too many doubts that she would be an ally here. Same with the other character whose name I'm blanking on, the guy with the mask. Didn't have too many doubts about them, but Sigurd, I feel like, to me at least, was a bit of a wild card, so whether or not he was actually going to be an ally. It seems like he is, at least at the current point in time in which this scene is taking place in the trailer here for Kingdom Hearts 4. It's a very short trailer, like I said. A lot of cool stuff in it, though. Lot to go over there, a lot to be excited about, and most importantly, again, that late 2027 release confirmation is super exciting, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. I believe I said after the last trailer came out in June that like the game was looking much better, like it was going to be coming out in the near future, if not late 2027, early 2028 is what I was kind of thinking. I felt like it would be coming within the next 1 to 2 years. So it being late 2027 perfectly aligns with that. It aligns with what I've been thinking for a minute, so I'm happy to see that for sure. Now let's talk about the Kingdom Hearts animated series side of things. This was a major surprise because a Kingdom Hearts animated series or movie or whatnot has been rumored and speculated about for such a long time. And deep dive trivia here for you, way back in the 2000s, Disney even wanted to try and make their own Kingdom Hearts animated series. It never panned out, never worked out. There are animatics like of it that leaked online a few years ago, or that were posted online a few years ago, but an actual proper series has never been made. It's been, you know, talked about or rumored, but now we are getting official confirmation. A Kingdom Hearts series is in the works. And most importantly, for me at least, aside from the fact that Tetsuya Nomura is involved with the series, which is very important, the most important thing to me is that this series is telling an original story. This Kingdom Hearts series is not doing a retelling of any of the games. It is not an adaptation of any of the games. It is not about Sora at all. This is an original series taking us on a brand new adventure, and I am so excited about that because more than anything, I've said this before on the channel, I believe when there was rumored that there was going to be a Kingdom Hearts movie coming out. I've said before that I feel like Kingdom Hearts would work best in a TV show format, just because of just like the way in which the series is. Like you can like condensing that all into a movie format would do no one any favors. It works best in a TV series format. But we don't need a retelling of the games, because retelling the games and even condensing that into a TV format would not do it any justice. We'd be better served getting an original series, telling us about brand new characters on a brand new adventure, just removing us from Sora some. As much as I love Sora, he is my boy. He is one of my favorite characters of all time, if not my favorite character of all time. Period, across any medium. As much as I love Sora, the series does need to start moving itself away from Sora and start focusing itself around other characters. That way we can fall in love with other characters, but also again, Sora's story does need to end at some point. Kingdom Hearts cannot only be about Sora if it wants to really continue to grow and thrive and, you know, keep us excited and interested and engaged and curious and wondrous, to keep that magic alive. We need other characters to become invested in that are not just Sora, other main characters that are not just Sora or the Destiny trio or the Wayfinder trio or the Twilight, you know, the Sea Salt trio. We need other characters. So this series focusing on a brand new original storyline or new adventure, I'm all here for it. Now, all we have is just one key art here of the character from the back. It's not easy to tell who they are or anything like that. But people are speculating online that the character here is actually one of the characters from Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Specifically, the character in question is the one Helgi. Helgi was one of the upperclassmen in Kingdom Hearts Dark Road that young Master Xehanort and his group of classmen were tasked with going to find, because the upperclassmen, they were training for their Mark of Mastery exam, but they all disappeared, and then the underclassmen were tasked with going to find them. And Helgi was one of those characters. And when you look at the design of Helgi in Dark Road, and you look at the picture of the character here for the Kingdom Hearts animated series, you can see some connective tissue there, like in terms of the fur around the neck area, and then the arm bracer having the fur on it too. there's a very clear, distinct connective tissue in terms of the design for both characters. So it's possible that the series will focus on him, or maybe some characters, some of the upperclassmen that he was in the same class as. Perhaps this is a story that takes us all the way back to that Dark Road era, and tells their story, or a story connected to it. I'd be all fine with that. I'd be so fine with that, because while yes, there is still some connective tissue to Sora there in the form of young Xehanort and young Ericus, it is still so far removed from him in the grand scheme of things that it is all but basically a brand new set of characters, a brand new story. And on top of that, Helgi and his upperclassmen, we really did not get to know them in Dark Road. So I'm all for this if this is the case. And if it's not the case, I'm just here at the end of the day for a brand new original story from Kingdom Hearts that is not about Sora. That is the most important thing here. That is the biggest takeaway from this. So I am very thrilled by this. And it is just bigger picture here, kind of moving away from just like the specifics of the series or KH4. It is so great and so rewarding and so satisfying as a fan of the series, as a lifelong fan of this series since day one in 2002. To see it beginning the love and attention that it is from Disney after all this time, to see that we are finally getting an animated series, to see that Disney is finally giving it this big main stage attention at D23 for both the series and Kingdom Hearts 4, the game. Also the fact that, Disney recently, a few days ago, they acknowledged that Kingdom Hearts is one of $9 billion franchises that they have, or 9 franchises that have become billion-dollar franchises in the past couple years. That is huge for the series. Like, I'm in awe of that. And that says to me that Disney knows that Kingdom Hearts is a moneymaker. They know it's a big deal. They realize, okay, wait, we have something here that we've been sleeping on for a while. There's a lot of untapped potential here. Let's begin to realize it. And, Kingdom Hearts is not ending anytime soon, the series as a whole. Sora's story might end, but Kingdom Hearts as a whole will not end. And I believe that this animated series is going to be one of the first steps in starting to branch the series away from just Sora, so that, that Kingdom Hearts can live on beyond Sora, so that when his story does end, there is room for the series to live on in other TV shows, and we can get other games potentially that begin to focus on brand new characters at the center of the story. Disney realizes that. Disney realizes that it makes money, and they're gonna want to milk it for all it's worth. As much as as cynical as that might be, as that might sound, at the end of the day, it's not gonna be great that they do that. As a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan, though, I will be here every step of the way. I love this series with every fiber of my being, so I'm happy to see it getting the love it has been, that it's going to be getting all this love going forward. And yeah, we're in a Kingdom Hearts era right now. I don't know if I say Kingdom Hearts Renaissance, but Kingdom Hearts fans, we are eating really good right now. And that's not even to mention that Sora is all but really confirmed to be coming to Fortnite in the near future. Like, that's probably going to be revealed at the panel, at this deep dive panel, or just tomorrow, as of this video being recorded, when the Fortnite event happens and everything for the next season, Sora will be announced and revealed and everything. Just exciting Kingdom Hearts times are around the corner, guys. It's a great time. It was a bit of a drought. I understand, people were very impatient, people were anxious and antsy and wanting news and desperate for news and everything, but we can rest easy now. We should definitely be getting more news and a steady cadence going forward. This is just the beginning. Kingdom Hearts fans, we're doing great. We are living it up. Let me know what you all thought of all of this down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts about Coco coming to Kingdom Hearts 4, how excited you are about that, how excited you are about a 2027 release for Kingdom Hearts 4, and your thoughts on the Kingdom Hearts animated series and what you are wanting from it and what you hope for from it as well. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell, that way you know as soon as new videos go live. My name is Tyler, this has been The Comfy Spot, and we'll talk next time. Have a good one.